What's up, YouTube? It's been a while. It's been a while since I made a video. I've been I made a lot of new changes in my life recently. A lot of things have transpired. It's been a testing time. So when I left Landstar, this video ain't really about trucking, but I'm gonna talk about it. When I left Landstar, I had got my own authority. So I had got my authority like February 12th, right? So from February 12th until July 4th, no, 3rd, 2nd. I ran my last load on July 2nd. Man, when I tell you it was something. I did everything by myself. I did everything but my bed. I had a phone call. I did everything by myself. Everything, you know, getting my tags and IFTA and factoring company, ELD, UCR, BOC3, finding an insurance agent, I forgot what it's called. Yeah, it's on the FMC FAs, like the 150, the drug and alcohol clearinghouse. I did everything. So I had my authority. I was working power only, and out the gate, I didn't start strong as I should have. And then given the circumstances with the economy and stuff. So this video, I ain't finna make no excuses or nothing. I just didn't have all the knowledge that I needed going into that. But it taught me a lot. It taught me a whole lot. I was pulling with Schneider for like the first 3 months. I do some Uber here and there, and I did TQL a little bit. I never had a bad experience with TQL, and you know, Schneider was okay, but they loads it wasn't it what they was offering. Now they had this thing where supposedly 2 days before a load picks up is when you can start to negotiate, but I mean, you know, I had certain runs that I would do consistently that would pay decent. You know what I'm saying? They'd pay over $2 a mile. But it still just, it just didn't work out, man. So then I got with USA Truck. Now they're known as DB Schinder or something like that. But I was pulling with them for like the last February, from the end of April to July. Now I started doing a lot better with them, and to be honest, I could have like continued running with them. The only reason why I tapped out was because emotionally I was drained, mentally drained, financially I was drained, and it just got to the point to where it's just like I had to really sit and look at my life and look at, you know, what I had going on and just make a decision, you know. So I didn't want to be out there, and it was just so much, man. It hit you. It hit different when you on the operator versus when you a carrier. Way different. So I don't know a lot of people neither. So I don't know a lot of people who are carriers. So a lot of stuff I was just like, if somebody gave me information, I would just look into it, shoot my shot. I would call. I tried different things, but I was never in a situation where I could just afford to be able to do so many different things. Like, it was so rough, I couldn't even afford a trailer. And people, like, I could have got a trailer, but it was just like the payments on the trailer and then maintaining the trailer. I couldn't afford that, and I knew I couldn't afford it. Just kind of knowing my current situation, and then given the fact that I was like still new, a lot of people will not work with you. So, um, that's that. I don't specialize in nothing. Um, I'm a quick learner, so I can learn stuff, but I don't specialize in flatbed. I got my X endorsement, but I didn't have hazmat insurance. It's just a lot, And then, like I said, with USA, I started doing okay, and it just when it came to by that point that I started working with them, I think my feelings took over, man. You know, I come home 2 weeks, 3 weeks after after working, running on recaps for 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I come home, and kids they done changed. Like they learning stuff, they growing, and that's normal. But for me, it was just the emotional side of it. A lot of people will stick stuff out because of money, and for me, it was just like, nah. I tried it. That was the purpose of me going for it. But it's like it all boiled down to the question of what am I willing to sacrifice? And I wasn't willing to sacrifice anymore. I had sacrificed so much, and I was not willing to sacrifice no more. That's just what it boiled down to. What I'm saying? I wasn't willing to sacrifice no more myself because I had done. Like I don't know, I dedicated myself to it, so I guess I lost myself in it because I gave so much of my time and my energy and my thoughts and everything to it. Like people believed in me in that venture, so people looked out for me. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like I was really going hard, and it was just like running on the wheel and nothing happening. Nothing happened. They just give you enough just to get by, and I was like, I got tired of that. I got tired of that, man. And like I said, with USA, I seen like the ending of that rat wheel. Like I seen like, okay, it's possible. I have to like stick it out for this much more time. Then I sat and I reflected, and I'm like, everybody got a different life. Everybody got a different calling. Everybody got different things that they're into, and it wasn't for me at that moment. May not be for me ever, but right now it definitely ain't for me. I seen having your authorities for some, in my opinion, and I could be dead wrong, because I know there's people out there who got their authority, and they my age, they have a family, wife, kids, the whole nine, and they have contracts. They may have a trailer. Their situation may be different. They probably was a lot more disciplined when it came to their feelings and emotions or financially or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know nobody else's situation. But in my personal opinion, my humble opinion, because I'm humbled, that it humbled me in so many ways. But I feel like having your authorities for people that you single or your kids are older, or you about to be retired, or you just retired and you want something to do, like, or this gotta be your dream, your passion. I don't feel like you should go that far into this if it's just about money, because it requires so much more. It's gonna require you. You got to give yourself to it because it's a business and you running the business, so you really, like, everything is based on you. And I seen myself, and I was just like, oh wow, I seen myself through how I created a business, and I seen like, man, this is crazy, to just see you, just to see me and the imperfections, and the flaws and the shortcomings and all these different things. So I was able to reflect because I was giving it my all. I'm talking about going hard. Started off kind of slow in the beginning. I was trying to have it made. I ain't gonna lie. I was trying to like do a load, 2 loads, go home. Do a load, 2 loads, go home. Do some stuff around the house, go home. Like, because ultimately it was about balance in my life. That's what it was about. It was about freedom and balance. So I wasn't seeking all the money in the world. Like, I used to hear people, oh, make $7,000, $8,000, $10,000 a week. like that was, of course, that's there, but that's not. I knew like with the economy, the market and stuff. I kind of knew, and with me being new, I knew like, all right, I ain't even jump out the gate hitting that. So I went pressed too much about that. That was like once I built myself up, had my authority for a while. I got me a couple trailers or whatever. And then I started hitting like that. When the weeks when the economy picked back up, you know, I jump out there and do it again, and then it started going. But I was really focused on like being home. You know what I'm saying? Like being with my family. That's it. That was my primary focus. So I realized that in order for me to do something, I gotta get out here and sacrifice a lot harder than what I was trying to. I did it. I called it quits. And now I'm doing something I ain't never did before. I'm doing containers. Local. Regional though. Well, yeah. So I guess, you know, run up to like close cities to Houston. And I've been doing it for 3 days since Wednesday. And it's cool, man. I did 3 loads so far. I ain't never ran a port. I thought I've been to a port in like South Carolina, but I ain't never been to a port in Houston. So that was different, whole new experience. And I only had like 4 hours of training. So I had to get everything, take everything in quick. They took me in and took me out, and that was it. And it was like, okay, yo, go. So I had to get in my truck and go grab a load. It was easy though, it wasn't hard. You know what I'm saying? I got the hang of that port in particular, Bayport. I don't know about, I always forget the name of this port, but Barber's Cut. I don't know about that one. I just seen it because I picked up from an area right there, so I seen like how the line be, and it'd be stupid, like that'd be crazy. But yeah, man, that's been my little experience. You know, I guess the best thing about this, one of the best things about it is that I'm able to be home every day with my family and off on weekends. So that's a plus. That's kind of like that resonates with me and everything I got going on. I don't know what life got in store for me, truthfully, but at this point, I'm just giving it to God because that's what I've been having to do for some time. But it tested me in so many ways, but it taught me so much too. It taught me a lot. I was able to reflect on my 7 years of driving and look at my performance and see when I did the best and essentially when I did the worst. And I would say I did the best when I was home every day, off on weekends. And I was just an owner operator. I wasn't even a carrier. And I'm not knocking having my authority and saying that it's just a bad experience. I'm not trying to tell nobody don't do it. I'm sorry. My desk I need to wipe it real quick. It's not it. I got bad allergies, so there's a lot of dust right here. I don't know what to do. I'm pause it. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So yeah. Don't remember where I was, but yeah, it taught me a lot. Them 7 years driving, reflecting on how much I accomplished in certain time periods, and just doing like kind of living a certain way. And it seemed like I accomplished more when I had a more of a balanced lifestyle because I wasn't all over the place. So early in the video when I said having my authority allowed me to see myself, it did in those ways. Like I said, your business is a reflection of you essentially. I don't care to step on people's toes. I don't care to be selfish and hold stuff back from people. I don't think that I have that kind of business. I don't approach business in that way. No, I communicate with people, and they say business is business, not personal. So you know, there's no reason to make it personal. I just it just wasn't for me. You know, that's what it boils down to. I failed, I guess. I don't know. I still have my authority. Well, it's not active. So I got it. I just deactivated it, revoked it. That's what they call it. I got like 6 months experience on there. So right now I'm chilling, man. Right now I'm trying to live a balanced lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I needed to be home. I got 2 kids, one 3, and the youngest one is 18 months. And you know, they need me, and I need them, and my lady need me. You know what I'm saying? I got a family that need me, so it just, no, I'm not willing to sacrifice that much. Like I said, I could have stayed in the truck. I could have just muscled through it. A lot of people would have. Some people suggested that I did. I didn't want to talk to too many people about it because I felt like a lot of people main motivation be the money. So it's like, oh well, you got this, so the money should come if you could just stick through. And it was just like, it was crazy because before I gave it up, I was thinking about the person in the hole digging, and you dig a hole so deep, and then right before you hit gold, you just stop digging. And some people would say that person is foolish, and maybe I was, and maybe I am, but I really feel like I realized that it wasn't worth it for me personally. I just seemed like it wasn't worth it. Like the risk that I was taking, everything I was doing was not worth it, you know. And ultimately, it's all about freedom. So essentially, I'm still an owner operator, so I'm still giving somebody a cut of my money, whatever, however. But then now what comes into play in my mind is, and this could be me justifying it, right, softening the blow of my situation. But in my mind, I look at it like it's not about how much you make; it's about what you do with what you make. So from that experience, I pulled 77 loads under my authority. So from that experience, I made money, but I didn't make what I needed to make in order for me to continue to operate. But like I said, it's not about what you make, it's what you do with what you make. So in my mind now, then I was like, you know, I could just go make a whole bunch of money and it's like, no, you still make good money. You know what I'm saying? You just doing what I do now, I still make good money. It ain't bad. Some people won't be satisfied with it or whatever. And it's not that I'm satisfied, but I see the potential. But I also see what to do with what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? All I need is consistency. So I got it at the moment. As long as I keep doing what I'm supposed to do, you know, supposed to do what it's supposed to do. And yeah, so all right, that's it on authority, man, because this video wasn't supposed to be about me and trucking that long. But I wanted to touch on having faith, the size of a mustard seed, and how faith, in my opinion, is light. I feel like faith is light, like the light that is shining on me right now. I feel like that's what faith is, because faith, a lot of times people recognize faith, or you recognize how necessary it is in moments where it's dark in your life, you know, like when it's just hard. So through all of that, you may be able to see, like how I'm looking at the phone or how y'all looking at me, but yet in your mind it's chaos. It's dark in your mind or in your heart. You don't really see a way out of your situation. Everywhere you turn around and look, everything just feels so negative. That's why I call it dark. So even though you can see, you're surrounded by darkness. Now, so you can't see. You can see with these eyes, but you can't see your way out of your situation, or you can't see your way to peace within yourself. But having faith the size of a mustard seed allows you to see within yourself. It allows you to see a space of peace within yourself. The reason being is because if I had a piece of a mustard seed in my hand and I'm looking at it. It's so small. I don't have nothing in my hand, but it'll probably be at the tip of my fingers, right? Super small. And that's how big your faith gotta be. And this used to bother me as a teenager, because it's like, faith the size of a mustard seed. You know, why is that even important? But it hit me through this experience that I just took forever to explain. I had faith the entire time, and I had some beautiful experiences along that whole experience. Like, I had some crazy stuff that I don't know. I might make a video about it, but I learned a lot about myself and about life through that whole experience, and about God. And faith the size of a mustard seed. This is how big your faith gotta be. That's what they say. And in that darkness, as long as you can see that little mustard seed of faith, which is light in that darkness, faith would be that light. As long as you can see that, then you got a clear path to it. To that, right there. So if you're in darkness and you can't see your way out, you just your faith, you just have a little bit of faith. And as long as you got a little bit of faith, consciously work your way to that faith. Work your way to holding on to that light, grabbing on to that faith. And even though you can't see nothing around you, just hold on to that. Just hold on to that. And as long as you hold on to that, it'll carry you through whatever situation. And then it just hit me like, dang, some of the most beautiful people who have like that radiant light is because they got so much faith. Their faith is like, it's just screaming. Their faith is just like, it radiates. And man, it's beautiful to be able to have that much faith. You know, that's something I work on. I can't say I don't have a lot of faith, because I think I deal with life well. I deal with hardships well. I don't wear it. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessary to wear whatever you got going on, because that it's outside of yourself. So I don't wear none of that stuff. I'm able to just observe it and see it. But my faith, man, is I'm thankful for it. That's what I say. I'm thankful for it. I'm grateful for it. And maybe I'm grateful to myself, you know, for wanting to have it, I guess. But I don't know. I definitely, I didn't do none of this stuff by myself. So I'm always give it to God on that. Whatever God may be, he, she, it, whatever, however, the creator, I'm always give it to the Most High. Just, that's it. Like, that's the faith, man, that light, knowing that this too shall pass, knowing that whatever I go through, I'm gonna get through it, knowing that I've been through different things before in my life, and I always seem to get through it. And I've been through some rough things, and I'm sure everybody has. So, you know, I just realized the common pattern, and the pattern is you go through something and you get through it. It's just like, that's that. Okay, your car run out of gas. Somehow you get gas in your car, like, you know, like your car don't run out of gas and it just sit there forever. You know, like if your car run out of gas, it ain't gonna just sit in that on the side of the highway forever. Something gonna happen to where your car gonna get gas in and you're gonna be able to go. So I see how that goes, and I see it in my own life. And like, whenever I go through, I just see it like that. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get through this. I don't know how, but it's gonna happen. So, and it work out, and I be chilling, and I be thankful, because it blow my mind every time, and it's so crazy that it blows my mind over and over again. You would think that after you experienced it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, that it ain't gonna blow your mind no more. Nah, but every time it keep blowing my mind, it just keep on like boom, 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 boom. And I can't do nothing but just be thankful for it, man, because I know I be knowing what I be going through, and I be like, the way be made, man. That's great. High, you know. It be just, here you go, right? I got this for you. This was waiting on you. So I can sum it up to Ain't nothing out of place. Ain't nothing out of place. Ain't nothing out of order. Everything is in order, even when it don't look like it. And right now in the world, it don't look like everything is in order, in my opinion. I don't like having much of an opinion, but I don't know how to avoid it. So, guess not say it. I guess that's a way of avoiding it. But I have one in my. I know that I have one. But yeah, everything is crazy. Everything is wild, man. This world is so wicked. People, so wicked. I mean, we good too, but you know, wickedness persists within us all, and it's a constant war within us. You know, each one of us. That darkness that I was telling y'all about earlier, that's that war. That's where that war is taking place at. So I think the goal of it would be to find peace, which would be faith, which would be like light. That's the goal. Like grab the light, hold on to the light. I think that's the goal for everything. That's going on within you. You know what I'm saying? Just hold on to your faith, man. Don't waver. Don't waver. Don't think that it's not gonna work out. I can name so much right now. You'd be like, man, for real, you got that going on. You would think, you like, dang, boy, that's crazy. I know you stressed out. Who I was talking to, somebody thought that I would be stressed out. It was something, man. It ain't came. I remember the conversation, but I don't. Oh yeah, I was talking to my lady. It was her. She. I was telling her about something. And she thought that I was like, I wasn't complaining about it. I was just talking about it because I was amazed by it, and a way was made, and I had to like let her know like this was why I was so amazed, because I was amazed that this is the point that we was at, and this is the point, like this is what went from here to there, and so much transpired in between here and there, and that's why I was talking about being there in that moment, because I was curious about what was gonna happen next, and something happened next that it's just my fate. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, whatever y'all got going on out there, man, in the world, whatever y'all got going on in life, just keep your faith. Hold your faith. You know, remember to treat people right. Treat yourself right. You know, don't take out what you got going on other people. Observe yourself. It can be challenging to observe yourself, but do it. You know what I'm saying? It gets, once you observe yourself and you start being able to learn from you, it's a very it's a beautiful thing to be able to do that, because then you can start seeing real changes, like not no changes like, oh man, like nah, you see inner changes, but through the changes in here, you start to reflect in your world, in your life. It's not all about money. It ain't all about fame or status, and it ain't about none of that. It's not a competition. It's your life. It's your journey. Everybody got their own journey. You know what I'm saying? So steer clear of, just steer clear of the darkness if you can, and be honest with yourself about your own darkness within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at it. Don't run from it. Go and touch it. Go face it. Because everybody got some darkness within them. Mine can be, lately I would say mine, the one that has, it hit me the other day so crazy, wrath, man. I got so frustrated, and it made me feel so bad. And but that was me being able to see myself, and that's why I was thankful too. Cause I was like, man, why did I get so bothered by that? And I think it bothered me because I know like my intentions, and they and it was just me driving the truck. People, what they do when you're on the road, like the highway finna split left, right. I don't run this highway often, so I didn't know that I was in the lane. Like it started giving you directions when you about to, some ways a mile back. But this car, this SUV, I had my signal on for like a whole mile, and it's like he was directly in the middle of my truck, and it was just like, all right, I got my signal on, I think he gonna do something. So then slowing down wasn't gonna do me no good because how traffic was, and you could see you can see people starting to speed up behind him, so they don't want to let you over neither. So it's kind of like, come on. Now I wasn't trying to speed up in front of him because it was raining, but he had the space to get over, and essentially I could have been able to get over, and I had to get over. That's what I had to force him over, man. And it bothered me. I was like, bro, like I'm not trying to ruin your day. Most of the time, I gave you the space to speed up. Just go past me. You know what I'm saying? Like I just need to get over though. And I didn't do a whole bunch of yelling and stuff. I was bothered in my body, and it's just like, oh no, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, I felt too bad. Like I felt too much feelings towards that person, and don't know. Maybe that person felt those feelings about me in that moment. I'm almost certain that they did. I wasn't, it is what it is, but that's an example of that battle within. So it's a constant battle, man, to deny yourself of feeding into your pride, your ego, your lust, your greed, your envy, your glutton, your sloth, your wrath. It's a process, but it can be done. So if it can be done, and now that you don't watch this video, everybody's responsible. If you got to this point, you're responsible to tend to that part of your life. You're responsible for being aware of that kind of stuff and attacking it head on. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what makes this world a better place. That self-improvement on that level. You're responsible. Hold yourself accountable. I don't gotta hold you accountable. Nobody gotta hold you accountable. You should hold yourself accountable. As just a person. You should. Because as I exist, possibly millions of people will exist because of me. That will come from me. So everything I do today affects everything that is to come. From me alone, I already gave life to 2 kids. God gave me 2 kids, me and my lady. That's 2. So from them 2, I don't know what's to come from them. If I have any more, I don't know what's to come from them. I don't know how many kids they gonna have, how many grandkids they gonna have, how many great-grand, like I don't know about none of that. But because I lived, all of those people will come here. So I hold myself accountable for them and for the people that don't have a father, don't have a mother, they don't have nobody. Or they may have somebody, but they just don't have people that are aware enough of the reality to be able to help guide them, So I used to be discouraged by these videos, but at this point, man, this is for whoever needed. That's who this is for. Whoever needed, whoever wanted, it's for you. Because talking, that's something I love, but the people closest to me, a lot of them don't seem to get it, and that's okay. I'm not mad at them. Some people do, but a lot of them just they can't see what I've been trying to show them, and that's on me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm supposed to be able to see that they're not ready. So, um, you know, I come on here, maybe I can help somebody. If it's for you, it's for you. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, it's a blessing how everything is playing out because I know how God works. So I know that it's all gonna come back around. You know, it's all going. These moments, they're gonna have experiences with me in it, and then they're gonna have to face life head on, and then they probably remember some of the stuff that I said, which is that's good. But yeah, that's it, man. I can keep talking on this thing, but I know like nowadays people don't watch 40-minute videos. So all right, man, I'm gonna go ahead and end it right now. Y'all be safe, y'all be blessed, and enjoy the rest of y'all weekend, man. Comment if you watch these videos, man. Comment, man. Talk to me so I can talk back to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't really no real stimulation. You know, I ain't got like, oh man, let me get on here, man, because my people, they want to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't none of that. It's just, ain't nobody asking me no questions. Like, hey man, make a video about this, nothing this. What you think about this? Talk, man, so I can talk. You know, at least I feel like I have somebody to communicate with. When I make these videos, at least I feel like, all right, boom, so and so want me to make this video, so this video is towards so and so. You know, because then that'll give me, it'll allow me to keep going. But if I just have to freestyle, it's just like I can freestyle about so much. You got so many options to choose from that sometimes you just don't choose. So, you know, let's make it interesting, man. I got 500 subscribers or so. So I don't know if y'all watch my videos because I know how it be. But if y'all do, then y'all like converse with me so I can converse back. Ask questions, man. Like, and what I do based on the questions is make videos. That's it. I make a video. If you ask me a question, you know, let's talk about it. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, y'all take it easy, man.